Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have another Monday makeup lesson talking about lips and cheek combinations and making sure that your lipstick and your blush complement each other and don't fight for attention. And I talk about this at the end of chapter 8 of my book. You guys go to page 64. And if you head over to my Instagram, you can see how the combinations don't work and how they do work, just depending on the type of lip and the type of cheek that you've gone for. So the basic tip is to make sure that the two of them are matching. And when I mean that is I mean they have to be within the same family of tone. And I've talked about tone a lot. It's a really important step to know about. You have to make sure if it's cool, it's cool. If it's warm, it's warm. So if you're wearing a coral lip, you have to wear a coral blush. If you're wearing a pink lip, pink blush. The only time you don't do this is if you're wearing a very vibrant color like a red or a purple or anything that's really vibrant and intense. Do not match that with your cheeks. The only time you can get away with matching everything together is if it's muted. So one thing that I like to do, for instance today, is go for a muted cheek, a muted lip, and also a muted eye, and actually use a little bit of my blush in the crease of my eye to bring everything together. So how do you make vibrant colors work? And vibrant colors are everywhere at the moment. Everybody seems to love them. They're great for the summertime. I would just make sure you're using more bronzers than any blushes. So just move your blushes to one side and stick to your bronzers. And this is just a great way to make sure that they're not fighting for attention. Use your bronzer as your main tone and then add in your undertones. So you're either going to go for a warm or a cool bronzer depending on the warmth or the coolness of the lipstick. No matter how vibrant it is, you want to make sure that you're sticking within the family as well. Another mistake that I see is people saying they can't wear blush because they have high coloring or rosacea already. Unless your foundation is very sheer and it's showing that rosacea through, which by all means, skip blush, you don't need it. But if it doesn't, then you don't have to be afraid of blush. You just have to make sure you're choosing the right tone. So if you have very red cheeks, you want to go for something a little bit more muted, a little bit more peach, or a little bit lighter pink, depending on your natural undertone. And this will just make sure that you're still having a little bit of life to your cheeks without adding too much to that redness or too much to that bold kind of color that's sitting underneath your foundation waiting to get to the surface and show through. If you find that during the day your natural blush is showing through, just make sure to wear a very small amount of sheer blush to start with, and then by the time that fades and your natural color shows through, you can totally get away with having that natural blush. And the very last mistake that I see people making, and I'm guilty of this as well, is to make sure that your lip and your cheek combinations work with your undertone. This is actually, above anything else, the most important thing. They have to complement your natural undertones, whether you're cool, warm, or neutral. Now, if you don't know that, it's already in the book and it's also in a couple of videos. Go and check it out and figure out which works for you. If you don't know, have a look at your natural lip color. Whatever color is here will look amazing on your cheeks. Trust me, it definitely will work. Because it's already found on your face and in your skin tone, it will definitely complement your cheeks really well. So the combination of those two will work perfectly. You just have to then go a vibrant shade or a muted shade depending on your natural lip color, and this can just be a great starting point for anybody who's starting off with lip and cheek combinations. If you have any more questions about blush and lipstick combinations, definitely leave a comment. Head over to my Instagram if you want to see a couple of different combinations of the two of them, and also check back next Monday for a giveaway, which I'm really excited about. So I will see you guys next Monday, and I'll talk to you then. Bye guys. And next Monday we're actually talking about brush essentials, so you can guess what the giveaway is about. Yeah, we're almost finished. Oh my god, we've got one chapter to go.